That's what players are evaluating your team.
I like to know
and off-court activities. There's always someone to
what
watch.
am I thinking of?
I don't know. Colleges,
That's
universities.
the silent one.
Like timing?
You guys are so ridiculous.
There's a wiki still on College Scouts. Radio it in.
Hey, this is tunnel staff with the 12-ounce tub that tipped over in the tunnel.
No, you know what? Probably is us. This is how we're
Got quite a list of rooms.
No.
Oh, someone else is...
Visit the team's website for more information for availability and future games.
Don't forget to come out to the game from Saturday. What better way to pass the year than with pictures of your favorite mascots, Tom Gorilla and the Flash Dancers. And don't forget about our public giveaway. Come to the game, bring your family, and get a free golden bobblehead.
The National Basketball Association and the Phoenix Suns are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as fighting, throwing objects, using improper language or gestures, entering the court, or interrupting play. Spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to eviction and possible arrest. Please report any violations to these rules to either usher, security, or arena staff.
You'll want to be here during our next Suns home game, everyone.
Here it is, Game 4 of the Western Conference quarterfinals. And the question on everyone's mind tonight, will this be a clean sweep? Alongside Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Coach Stan Van Gundy, this is Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce joins us from the sidelines. And to look at the status here of both teams' injured players and who will not be in the lineup.
And in the postseason, health always such a big factor. Neither team is at full strength, so there's no excuses. You gotta find a way to advance.
So here are the Jazz starting five. We've got Kel'el Ware. Kyle Filipowski is out there with Anthony. Then there's LaMelo Ball, and it's Robertson in at the 2. And for Phoenix, Bruce Ellis out there with Malawach. Then it's Green, and it's Howell in at the point. Taking a look at Phoenix, you don't want to write a team off, but down 3-0, there isn't a lot of hope to go around.
Yeah, this team can see the writing on the wall. With that said, they can still play for pride and put up a fight. Give them something to build on for next season.
Now here's Ball. Inside, here's Anthony. And Anthony slams it in.
Tossing a pass to the interior. That's what you want to do. Get into the paint.
Here's Green. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
And fighting his way through. Green not afraid in there with the big boys.
That's to Ware. Now Anthony. Up and overdone. Anthony with a bucket.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
So it's Phoenix now, following the bucket by Utah. Counted from distance.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
To the paint. The kick out to Ball. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
Yeah, and there's a 3 right back. LaMelo Ball answering the call.
Pass to Buzelis. To the middle. Here's Dunn. Utah grabs the miss. First quarter, just over a minute and a half in. Ball passes to Anthony. Back to Ball. And now the Suns fast break. Here's Howell from downtown. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. Pass to Robertson. Back to Anthony. To the inside. 6 to shoot. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. There's Ball with a 3. And Howell now pulls it down.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Pass to Green. Here's Malawach. That shot off. Nice D from Ware. And here's Anthony. Fades. Utah with another miss.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Now here's Green. The three is up. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Yeah, and Green has tons of confidence in his three-point shot. And it was on display right there as he knocked it down.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Suns played some superb basketball. He finished with 30 points, and in terms of his shooting, well, mistakes and bad selections were few and far between. And he was huge for them in that one. Talking to his coaches pregame, they hope he can repeat that performance with another one here tonight. Back to you.
Great report there, Allie. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on. See if he can't replicate that performance. Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good luck. Just couldn't find the mark.
We've got 1:55 left in the first. He gets it in there.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
And it's a completely new group for the Suns. Bailey's checked in for Utah. Dillingham comes in for Ball. Jazz trail by 3. Pass to Anthony. Solid defense from Williams.
Yeah, he tried to adjust, but he got smothered. Good defense.
Phoenix shooting their first foul shot of the night. The free throw drops for Bain. Phoenix making a switch here. Kispert's checked in. Phoenix leading by 4. 1:33 left in the opening quarter. Pass to Connect. Fires top of the key. Rebounded by Bailey.
You can hear him sputtering all the way over here. He knows he should have knocked that one down.
And here's Dillingham from the arc. The Jazz again can't hit.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Here's Mobo. Some nice ball movement by Phoenix. Williams.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Jazz trail by 6. Here's Dillingham. Pass to Anthony. 44 seconds left in the first quarter here. Utah with another miss.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
Utah has gone 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Now here's Connect. There's the triple. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Yeah, impressive vision from Bain. Always looking to move it.
And there's the screen. It's Anthony on the tape. And Anthony slams it in.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, but also credit the offense there. That's making a play when you really need it, and they need more of it.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Phoenix out in front, up 7. And we'll be back in... Look here for Utah. Filipowski, he's checked in for Vassell, and Anthony subbed in for Dillingham. Suns trail by 3. So the Jazz 5 right now. Bailey out there with ball. Then it's Kyle Filipowski. Then there's Anthony. And it's Mobo in at the power forward position. That's to Bailey. And here's Anthony. Green covering. There's Ball with a 3. Good. And the assist goes to MP. Ball's got 8.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Here's Howell. Hey guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Utah.
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on the defense.
And not only that, they're off to a pretty hot start shooting from outside. They seem locked in tonight.
Well, you see why teams try to avoid fouling. They're basically giving away points.
And they're trending in the right direction after a rough first quarter from the field.
Pass to Mobo. Outside. Green. Oh! The posterizer from Green.
I'll tell you what, I mean, he is a creative, explosive finisher at the rim. Green loves putting on a show.
And thanks to AT&T for a great look at that dunk on their connected cam. Fires the 3. Bailey's shot is off. Phoenix has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Pass to Mobo. Here's Howell. Tries to keep it alive. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Green.
Yeah, not a great pass there. You got to be on the same page as your teammates.
Some changes for Phoenix. Buzelis comes in for Bain. And it's done in for Mobo. Dillingham's checked in for Utah. And here's Anthony. Pass to Bailey. Here's Robertson. Here's Anthony. And Anthony slams it in.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And, guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
Here's Howell. From beyond the arc, and then some. Howell's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Rock-solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him to clean look.
Here's Anthony. Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Great find, leading his teammate right to the bucket.
1:10 left to play in the second quarter. Pass to Anthony. Lays it up and banks it in. Anthony's got 14 points.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And here is Green. 9 points in the game. Here's Howell.
Well, he's going to have to watch himself now. It's a little early for that second foul.
Mobo, he's checked in for Green. Then for Utah, Bears checked in for Bailey. And it's Ball in for Dillingham. There's 42 seconds left in the second. Clock at 6. Buzelis' shot is good.
Yeah, he has a really nice feel from that spot, and the size gives him a clear advantage.
Yeah, and once you see that advantage from the sideline, you just want to yell at him to shoot the ball.
Pass to Howell. Launches it. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
There, the screen. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Here's Howell. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Man, good whistle there.
And this will be his 3rd and 4th free throws of the game here. So he makes 1 of 2, and the second one misses. The shot no good. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. The Suns on top, up by 2. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Greetings, one and all. The postseason drama we love, and no disappointment here as it's a close game so far for the Utah Jazz.
Their perimeter D's been weaker than airport toilet paper. And trust me, I know. They should strengthen it.
Wait a minute. I can't get the image of...
Taking a look at the situation for the Phoenix Suns. Guys, if you had to come up with one word to describe their situation in this series, what would it be? That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the...
Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining 2K Sports and our coverage of this first round. Phoenix has gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. They've got Jalen Green, Buzelis out there with Malawach. And it's Howell in at the 1. That's the group starting the second half for Chauncey Billups.
Using his size to full advantage. He beats everyone to the ball.
Three-pointer Anthony drops in the 3. Anthony's got 17 points. 6 lead changes in a game that has a lot of character.
Yeah, both sides stepping up and making big plays.
Here's Howell. And he lays it up and in. 13 points in the game.
Well, he's been very reliable tonight. Not wasting any chances, really using his head.
Anthony feeling it out a bit. Filipowski sets a screen. Anthony, the pass to Filipowski. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Moving the ball for the highest percentage look.
The Suns trailing. Pass to Dunn. Over to the wing. Green for 3. The rebound by Ware. And it's Anthony with the ball for the Utah Jazz. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Ware, the screen. It's Anthony on the take. 6 on the shot clock. And Ball gets it to go.
Excellent execution coming out of the break. They've taken 3 shots and made 3 shots.
Pass to Howell. Here's Buzelis, covered by Filipowski. Down low. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? Pass to Robertson. Now Ball. The 3 ball. Robertson's shot is off.
Well, that one didn't fall, but otherwise they've been excellent shooting the ball to start this half.
Nails it from beyond the arc. Howell's got 5 points now this quarter. Here in the second half, this game's still nip and tuck.
Just an insane amount of lead changes. The fans are getting their money's worth.
Anthony outside. 3-pointer. Rebounded by Malawach. Malawach has got 4 rebounds in the game. And it's Green missing.
Well, despite his lack of efficiency, the team has put together a good offensive effort tonight. It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Pass to Buzelis. Here's Howell from outside the arc. And again, it's Phoenix from deep.
Well, after dropping in 2 triples in the first half, he's now matched that mark here in the second half, and I wouldn't be surprised to see more of that.
Ball outside. Launches a 3. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Anthony's got his 6th assist of the night. For Phoenix, they've gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Outside, Green. Pass to Howell.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Just 5 on the clock. And here's Green from the arc. Anthony grabs the board.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to reach thinking strategy around what to do with him.
Back to ball. Out of bounds. It will be Phoenix's ball. Mobo, he's checked in for Phoenix. And a switch here also for Utah. Bailey's checked in for Filipowski. Phoenix has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
And we'd all love to hear what goes on in those huddles, but we just get the snapshots.
Well, as a coach, you want to cover just 1 or 2 major points. That way guys can absorb it and go out and execute.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Mark Williams, he's checked in for Malawat. Connect comes in for Buzelis. And it's Bain in for Green. Here's Anthony. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Great job drawing the foul. And almost converted the shot as well.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
Well, I love how they're attacking the rim. That will usually force defenses to collapse and open up a lot of outside shots.
Yeah, another thing they did well was feed the ball into the paint. They really utilized their size there tonight.
So both teams changing it up here. And Anthony drops them both. 1:19 left in the third quarter. Here's Mobo. Connect on the wing. Pass to Mobo. Clock at 4. The Suns need to get off a shot. And Connect with the 3. Connect's got 6 points.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
There's 49 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Anthony with a bucket.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Now here's Bain. Not a lot of room. And here's Connect outside. And the Suns get it back. Jack's up at 3. Not going to go that time.
And they need his offense right now. But his shot is just not falling.
And they call an illegal screen here.
Sometimes the action speeds up on you a little too much. 2 teammates not on the same wavelength there.
You'd like to let the clock run and take the final shot.
Yeah, unless it's a gimme, there's no reason to put up an early shot here.
Outside Bain. The 3. Buries it from 3. He's got 7.
Well, you love assisted hoops. That's good offense.
Some impressive scoring and still a quarter to go. Who will gain the upper hand in the fourth? And we'll be back with you shortly. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Well, his height gives him the ability to see the floor, and he makes a quick decision and a great pass.
And thanks for sticking with us as this round 1 game continues. And Utah looking at who they've got to start the fourth. Dillingham out there with Bailey. Then there's Anthony. Then it's Kyle Filipowski. And it's Mobo in at the 4. It's good. 24 points for MP.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
Here's Mobo. On the wing, Bain to take the lead. And again, it's Phoenix from deep.
Yeah, Bain is dangerous from three-point land. The defense has to chase him off that line.
And Utah has possession. They trail by 1. Here's Dillingham. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Outside Connect. Outside, Green. Rebounded by the Jazz. Filipowski's got rebound number 8 now.
Even though it hasn't been his best game, they're still up, and that's what's important.
Coming down the stretch, it's still anyone's game.
Incredible effort and energy on both sides. These guys must be gassed.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
During that break, Coach Chauncey Billups had some advice for the team. He ripped into their perimeter game and their energy level, saying to his guys, "You're just running through the motions out there. There's no hustle or desire to chase them off the three-point line or to try to get open looks from deep on the other end." Guys?
Appreciate the report, Allie. Here's Howell. Off target from outside.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
On the wing, Anthony. Green covering. Out to the right wing. And here's Bailey for three. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Anthony's got 7 assists in the game. Suns trail by 4. Looking to end this cold spell. And it's hammered home by Green.
And they have a never-give-up attitude.
Yeah, and as a coach, you love having a team like this. They've got 0 quitting.
Phoenix making some changes. Malawach is checked in for Williams. Uzelis comes in for Connect. And it's done in for Mobo. Anthony outside. Fourth quarter play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Pass to Ware from behind the arc. Gets the three to fall.
And when it comes to the three, they've been really dialed in here in the second half.
And it's Green with the ball for Phoenix. It's a 5-point game. Here's Howell. Let's go with a three. Sinks it again. That's his 7th made field goal in 11 tries.
What a performance. Hit 2 from beyond the arc in the first half, and he's added 3 more since.
Pass to Robertson. Outside ball. For three. Deep range. LaMelo. What focus.
Oh, clutch points from Ball. You can't forget he's 6'7", and that really helps him get shots off when it matters the most.
The three is in.
You expect he's going to find a way to pull through in the clutch.
Utah has gone 3 for 3 from downtown in this fourth quarter. Anthony in the post. Defended by Dunn. Now Anthony. Baby hook. Nice.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Oh, he leaves no question.
That right there might put the finishing touch on this one. Definitely not the time to get sloppy with the ball.
Free throw drops for Anthony. The Suns trail by 7. 1:49 left in the fourth. Green! Green's feeling it at the arc.
And demonstrating how fearless he is. Green welcomes the chance to take important shots.
Here's Anthony. Clock at 6. Takes a 13-footer and counted.
Well, he got to his spot in the mid-range, and that's a shot he's going to make more often than not.
Takes a step back. He's off from 3.
They need buckets to stay in this game. That's not the shot they're looking for.
17-footer is in.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Yeah, he's leaving no doubt in this one. Doing everything he can to slam the door on a comeback. He's creating good looks and shooting very efficiently.
.44 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Now Ball. Fires the three. Knocks down the trifecta.
Leave leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on it.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
Phoenix calls timeout. 35 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Let's hear from our analyst. Give us your take on the strategy being discussed right now.
And they need to execute fast out of this break.
They trail by 9. Up again! The putback! How about the activity? Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Anthony with it. Now here's Ware. Outside ball. 5 on the clock. Shoots a 3. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball. Phoenix calls timeout. 12 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Your thoughts, guys?
And time's running short. They just couldn't get over that hump.
Well, I've been in this spot more times than I'd like to admit. All you can do is tell your guys to hold their heads up and finish strong.
It's good from beyond the arc.
Where was the perimeter D on that one? You have to guard against all possibilities.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's a big factor.
He drops the first one, and that puts him up 5. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. Green fires. Booyah! He sinks the triple.
Well-placed pass in the hands of a guy ready to attack.
And with that win, they'll be moving on to round 2. And they delivered an epic performance, sweeping this best-of-7 series.
That's what you want to do. Get out of the first round as quickly as possible. Now the road gets a little harder.
And that about wraps it up from here, folks. We hope you've enjoyed our broadcast of the NBA's Western Conference quarterfinals. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports.